welcome to James Leslie's Express Lane, where we get you out as fast as possible. Bringing a review for Death Note. No, not the live action. I've heard nothing good about it, so I refuse to watch it. Death Note is an anime about Light Yagami. For the longest time, I thought it was the name of the demon that I've currently taken over. Turns out, no. He's Light Yagami. Super intelligent, very well behaved high school student who gets his hands on a certain book called the Death Note. What does it do? You write someone's name, and if you, let's say, this person's name trips over their own feet while going down the stairs and breaks their neck. That's how they die, within a few minutes. If you don't give a cause of death, they die from a heart attack. Or, let's say, someone's in downtown New York, and you write 20 minutes from now they'll die from jumping off the Eiffel Tower in Paris. They'll just die of a heart attack because they literally can't get to Paris in 20 minutes. And we know this because he experimented. Yeah. He was a good kid. Like, he's the son of a cop. Does well in school. Friends and all that. But when he gets his hands in his book, he kind of loses his mind. Now, here's the thing, though. The demon that I've taken over, Ryuk, he's actually not that bad. He's actually very entertaining. He's more likable than Light Yagami. And I think one of the reasons is, no, Light Yagami, when they first met the demon, are you here to take my soul? What? No. Why did you choose me? I didn't choose you. I lost my book, and then you just happened to pick it up. What? Sometimes I get bored, so I leave it on the Earth realm and see what mortal picks it up. It amuses me. It's like, that is a great motivator. I'm bored. No, I'm going to take over your body. No, I'm going to take over the world. No, evil, sinister plans. Just, I was bored. God. It is actually really good. I can see why a lot of people talked about it over the years. And without my computer, I had nothing else better to do but watch a lot of Netflix. A lot of Netflix. And this is one of the things I watched. Glad I did, because great story, great characters. Even if, like, the main character, he's not very likable. Like, he's a dick. I didn't like him that much. But a lot of the characters around him, I did. But here's the thing. He uses it, he's like, alright, I'm going to kill criminals. So he does. But people start noticing. Interpol starts noticing. And Interpol hires some super top secret detective that no one's ever seen in person. And like, oh, whenever we need the impossible solved, he solves it for us. So now you get this super secret, super smart detective trying to figure out who's causing all these deaths. But it's very interesting because it's the real world. So like the real world's trying to figure out, like, okay, this criminal just died from a heart attack. So did 8 others yesterday. All of them just dropped dead. Like, fully healthy people just dropped dead from a heart attack. Like, huh. Okay, something's going on. That's happening all over the world. Like, after a while, like, it's happening all over the world. Where there's dozens of criminals every day just dropping dead from heart attacks, even though they shouldn't be. It's like, well, what the beep is going on? That's why they hired this top secret detective. It's like, okay, how is this person doing this? Are they using a machine? Like, the person's within range, you pull the trigger and it causes their heart to explode. Like, it was very interesting in that aspect because I like shows where it's the real world and then something supernatural happens. Not a world where supernatural is normal or... Alright, the show's supernatural. Where, right, there's a group of people that know supernatural is real, so they're constantly hunting it down and stopping it. Like, no, this is not that. This is just the real world. Trying to figure out what the beep is going on. Thought everything, like, well, what if it's supernatural? What if it's a book you write and the person drops dead? Like, that, no one would ever think of that in the real world. And so in the show, no one thinks of that. And there's a bit of a twist mid-show. Like, middle of the series, there's a great twist. But then it comes back, and then it goes to... It was actually... I don't want to spoil anything, though. Although I know it's been out for a while, but I just watched it. So if you're watching this and you haven't seen it yet, watch it. It is fantastic. Watching the way Light Yagami's mind works, Ryuk's mind works, the other characters work, like the way they try to figure this out and that out, and how like you guys like, oh crap, I need to do this to get out of that. The super secret detective's like, okay, we got to figure this out. So how about we set up a trap here and see if it works or not? Like it was just fantastic. Very glad I had the time to watch it. I mean, yeah, I was not happy not having my computer for a month, but having my computer for a month allowed me to watch this. Parasite, Devilman Crybaby, Demon Slayer, iZombie, that Magical Madoka, whatever it was called, Catch Star, the Insect Cage. That was 7. I watched 7 different shows on Netflix in a month. God damn it! What the hell? Why did I go blurry? Well, I mean, that's a sign for me to stop ranting and raving about this show. So I'm gonna let you guys go. As always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have a wonderful day.